Hi Pengrove Panthers. I've been thinking about you so much lately. I hope you've been spending a lot of time outside getting some fresh air. But as I see these dark clouds moving in, I hope that you prepared for some things to do inside as well. I saw this book today that made me think of you. And if you have not built a fort yet in your house, today might be your day. I'm going to read a story to you that might sound familiar. This story is called The Little Red Fort by Brenda Mayer, illustrated by Sonia Sanchez. Ruby's mind was always full of ideas. One day, she found some old boards. Who wants to help me build something? She asked her brothers. Oscar Lee pretended not to hear her. Rodrigo gave her a look that could melt popsicles. Jose almost fell over the fence. You don't know how to build anything, they said. Ruby shrugged. Then I guess I'll learn. And she did. Who wants to help me draw the plans? Ruby asked. The boys clutched their sides and howled with laughter. Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. Fine, said Ruby. I'll draw them myself. And she did. Satisfied with her plans, Ruby asked, who wants to help me gather supplies? Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. Then I'll gather them myself. And she did. When all the supplies were gathered, Ruby asked, who wants to help me cut the boards? Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby, then I'll cut them myself. And she did. When all the boards were neatly cut, Ruby sang, who wants to help me hammer in the nails? Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. I'll hammer them myself. And she did. Soon, Ruby's creation was complete. Who wants to play in my fort? She called. Me, said Oscar Lee. Let's go, said Rodrigo. I'll play, said Jose. I'm not really busy anymore. Not so fast, Ruby said. You didn't help me draw the plans or gather the supplies or cut the boards or hammer the nails. You said I didn't know how to build, and you laughed at me, and I'm going to play in the fort by myself. And she did. We didn't want to play anyway, said the boys, but they did. So they laughed, whispered, and got straight to work. Oscar Lee made a mailbox, Rodrigo planted flowers, and Jose painted the fort fire engine red. Ruby was delighted. That evening, the boys followed a delicious aroma to a fort warming party. Who wants to help me clean this plate? Ruby asked. We do, said the boys. And they did. Stuff page. So here are some suggestions of some ways that you can build a fort. So I know it looks kind of funny to you, but there's a sofa fort using sofa cushions, some kitchen chair forts, a bunk bed fort, and a snow fort, which we don't really have around here. But I know that you're all very creative and you can find lots of different ways to make forts. So I can't wait to see what you came up with. You can send me a picture on email or send it to Mrs. Fidegi and she will be happy to get it to me too. Have a great day, Pengrove Panthers.